The birthday boy, Coach Ed Gosek. Coach, it was the 12th time this season that Plattsburgh swept Oswego in the regular season. The first of those 12 times that Oswego went on to beat Plattsburgh in the playoffs. What was the difference tonight between the two regular season matchups between you and the Cardinals?
Well, first the discipline. We didn't have it here the first time in the first period. We were better in the second and the third. Up in their building, same thing, lack of discipline at times. And it's not just discipline with penalties. It's discipline with our systems and our execution and so forth. So many people interpret that as just penalties, And there were a lot of calls tonight on them and on us that, people like yourself or others can interpret as undisciplined. The guys are playing hard, they make calls, and that's part of the game. So I can't say that we were undisciplined in that area. I don't think there were so-called stupid penalties, but I thought our guys battled hard, and discipline being one, and two, winning the battles in our own end. I thought defensively it was one of our better efforts of the year. I'd compare it to the Hobart game where we had all five guys making a commitment to D-zone. And taking care of things in our own end. So I really think that was the difference in opportunistic.
We spoke last weekend after the Buff State game about Andrew Hare. I think it's only appropriate we do that again, a 30-save shutout for Andrew. It appears, at least to me, he's playing his best hockey at the most important time of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. We said, the first two games, Platty's goalie, not that Andrew was bad, but he made the big saves. And tonight, it turned the other way. And Andrew made the big saves when we needed him to. I thought he tracked the puck well. I thought he was aggressive and following the puck. And as you said, this time of year is when your goalie needs to be your best player on the penalty kill and 5-on-5. And I thought tonight he was, and obviously so did everyone else voting him MVP of the tournament.
Very well deserved, absolutely, for Andrew. In the second period, there was the one situation where the puck kind of rolled the goal line behind Andrew. Not long after that, you come back the other way, and Moody puts a puck off docking skate and goes into the net. You got a few bounces tonight. I'm sure you'll take those.
We will, but I just say that if you don't work hard enough, you don't make your luck. You don't make your bounces. And tonight, I thought we had the extra grit, the extra little things that we had not been getting. Blocking shots, finishing checks, making sure the puck comes out. It's not rocket science, And as we said to the seniors, we've had 400 practices, 130 games, and they're about sick of listening to me, and I don't blame them. I got nothing up my sleeve. There's no more tricks. It's up to them at this point. We'll practice and do the right thing and try to push the right buttons, but the reality is they're 24, 25-year-old men. They know what it takes. They know what has to happen. And hopefully we can keep this thing going.
For what it's worth, I'm not sick of listening to you after 4 years. I can't speak for them. You talk about the 14 seniors. It's got to feel good to get them out of here, out of SUNYAC play on such a high note. They came in, freshmen, won the SUNYAC, 2 tough years in between, to go out with another SUNYAC championship here.
Well, you learn to appreciate, sometimes what life gives you. And in this scenario, it's a situation where it's a problem or a challenge that they could address. As we try to teach them many times in life, you're given problems or challenges that you have no control over and you can't do anything about it. And for them tonight to take an adverse situation, as you and many others would say, they didn't win tonight. Their legacy, so to speak, despite having a great 4 years, would have been one of disappointment and underachievement, which I have a hard time buying into that. But, people feel that way, that, that's what it takes, is to win. And as we said, we want to win the right way. And sometimes even if you do the right things and you work extremely hard, you don't always come out on top. Tonight, hey, it went our way. I couldn't be prouder of them. Freshman year, their senior year, for them to achieve their goals and be rewarded for all the hard work and commitment to the school and the program, and nice, for our fans also to feel good about what's going on here.
And just finally, for you personally, going back to last summer, I know it's been a very tough ride, and you've always been open with me and other media about the adversity that you've been dealing with, that your team's been dealing with. You just hugged your wife, Mary, back in the hallway before we just went on the air. For you to go through what you've been through over the past 8 months, all the ups, all the downs, all the emotions, to stand here with me tonight have won your second SUNYAC championship as a coach. Put that into words. What are those emotions like? How does that feel?
Well, it wouldn't be possible without our staff, And again, people say, why do you mention your, administration? Why do you mention that stuff? Because the reality is, when you have the support of your administration, our athletic department, our school's administration, the president of the college, when you do try to represent the school in the right way for us, that's what it's, the winning is great. Don't get me wrong. It wouldn't happen this year with, not to get into the personal stuff, without, Mark Digby and Danny Ford and Mike Gray and Pete Sears and Dave Lloyd and, a whole group of people that give a lot of their time willingly for the right reasons. It's not about me or them, it's about the team, and we're all here for a common goal. So it's very gratifying for them, for myself. You come to the rink each day as an outlet to get away sometimes from the harsh reality of, of life. And so, for me, the players have been great and kept me going and kept me positive, and my wife positive. And so, I couldn't be prouder of them for that.
Nothing but modesty from this man, Ed Gosek. He's won his second SUNYAC title, which brings him right in line with his old coach, Don Unger, who also coached 2 SUNYAC championship teams here at Oswego. Back to you, Dan.